Let's talk about Mr. Vought and his plans. Mr. Vought was the lead architect of the Heritage Foundation's Project 2025, the blueprint for Trump's dismantling of the federal government. He has spent years crafting plans to circumvent Congress, our Constitution, and of course, the law.
Mr. President, Democrats have spent virtually every minute of the last 30 hours sounding the alarm about the dangers of Russell Vought. We feel it a mission to let America know that Russell Vought is a threat to Social Security, to Medicare, to child care, to veterans benefits, and so much more. He's the wrong man. He seems to care little about the needs of American families, at the wrong place, at powerful OMB, where his decisions will be felt in every corner of the country, with the wrong agenda.
The senator from Iowa is recognized.
Today, we'll vote on the nomination of Russ Vought to be Director of Office of Management and Budget. Mr. Vought served as the OMB Director for much of President Trump's first term, and before that, he was Deputy Director of the same agency. So, he's clearly qualified for this job. My discussions with Mr. Vought focused on the nation's dismal fiscal trajectory, overregulation, congressional oversight, and respect for whistleblowers. With the federal government running a $2 trillion annual deficit and a national debt approaching $37 trillion, a fiscally sound budget is more important than ever.
Mr. President, but I think through the all-night vigil and a lot of the speeches that were made over here, there was a lot of high rhetoric, I would argue, about attacks on democracy, attacks on the Constitution. And I think it's important just when you make those arguments that there be at least some amount of self-reflection. Because over the last 4 years, there have been a lot of times when the executive branch went around the Congress or tried to rewrite the laws that Congress had passed in ways that increased spending.
Mrs. Brett. Aye. Mr. McConnell. Aye.
The yeas are 53, the nays are 47. The nomination is confirmed.
Mr. President,
Leader.
Madam President, I move to reconsider the vote, and I move to table the motion to reconsider.